All right, so let's talk about Charlie Morgan and how he actually makes money, okay? Because there's a lot of people out there that are kind of speculating on this guy because he has a lot of hype around him. A lot of his videos, he talks about how he made 800,000 last month. Some of his other videos, this person's talking about how he made 1.3 million, how he made $1 million a month, how he's made over $20 million. Et cetera, $10 million per year monk mode routine, et cetera, right? So he has made a ton of money and he's very successful. And he basically teaches people how to get clients. Like that's his main thing. He kind of was a little bit well known for doing this cold Loom system where he basically sends Loom videos, kind of like this, right? Like the Loom video, I'm using Loom right now. But he sends them to clients in order to get them to respond and then get them on a sales call or some sort of lead magnet type list, and then eventually sell them and make them into his clients. And that was kind of his first thing that he had a little bit of success with and then he taught other people how to do it as well. And then he kind of just moved into like getting clients in general. Before that, he did actually have a successful fitness agency as well, where he helped different like fitness coaches and gyms get clients too. And so he does know his stuff. He's clearly like a very good entrepreneur. He knows his stuff. He's worked in several different industries. He's had success in several different industries. But I wanted to look into this guy and I wanted to figure out like, how does he actually make money? What is he doing that is making him so successful? Because he's clearly doing extremely well. He's making, $1.3 million a month with 140,000 subs, those are really, really good numbers. And so I looked into it and I wanted to figure out exactly how he's doing it. And the truth is, guys, he's making almost all of his money from content creation. Okay. And he's actually honest about this in several of his videos. And he's also honest about this in his coaching program that he sells too, because my friend bought the coaching program and I asked him about it. And, so basically he makes the vast majority of his money from content creation. That's where he gets almost all of his leads, not from cold outreach or cold email or cold calling or anything like that. Although he has done those things in the past, but those things are not really sustainable. They're not things that you can scale a business with. However, content creation absolutely is, 100% is. And so that's what he's doing, guys. He's making the vast majority of his money from content creation. And the platform that he's making the most amount of money on by far is YouTube. And he's even said in some of his videos, I watched a bunch of his videos to try to figure out what he's doing. He even said in some of his videos, if there was just one thing that he's planning on doing basically forever, it's consistently making YouTube videos, right? He's just consistently going to make, a couple of YouTube, maybe 3 YouTube videos a week or one to 3 YouTube videos a week, I think he said. So yeah, that like, if you want to like expose his secrets or whatever, the biggest thing is that he has a personal brand and he's making content. Now, if you're sitting there and you are one of those people where you don't have any personal brand whatsoever, you haven't made any content at all whatsoever, well, you're probably thinking, okay, it's going to take me, years to make any money. Well, I actually, first of all, I have a really successful channel. I have a channel with over 800,000 subs. I make a ton of money. I've done videos on this before. I make, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with it. Second, I started a second channel just to show you guys that you can actually make money right off the bat. And it's actually the channel you're watching right now. Apparently I can't spell, but it's Shane Hummus Unfiltered. Okay. So this is the channel you're watching right now. And I started this channel. I'm not even subscribed to my own channel. That's funny. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. Come on now. But I started the second channel just to prove that within 30 days, you can actually make money with YouTube, because a lot of people think you can't make money with YouTube. And they're right if you use traditional YouTube methods, right? So a lot of people think you can't make money with YouTube right away. They know it's a really good opportunity. They see all these people making money. They see people, like the All In podcast. This is literally like a bunch of billionaires going all in on YouTube, right? Literally like 4 billionaires or 4 guys that are close to being billionaires making content on YouTube. They're spending their precious time as billionaires making content on YouTube. You see guys like Alex Hormozi, who was incredibly good at paid ads. He was making like $50 million a year running paid ads. drop all of those businesses, sell them, like stop running paid ads and go all in on content creation. Of course, YouTube is his biggest platform, right? So you see this, so you know that YouTube is a good opportunity, but you're thinking in your head, oh, I can't, it's going to take a long time, or it takes a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. You have all these excuses, right? It's going to take you 3 to 6 months at least to make any money. Well, I actually started a channel and I was able to get it to 30K per month in 30 days. I did a 30-day challenge and I 30K per month within 30 days from the channel, right? So it is absolutely possible to make money on YouTube right away if you use the right methods. If you use the methods that I teach on this channel, the methods that I advocate for, right? Things like making sure that you're selling to real people who have real money, right? So you're solving real problems for real people that have real money. You are making educational content for a niche audience. You're not making general entertainment audience or just entertainment content for a general audience, just entertaining people for a few seconds, but not actually forming any real connection with them. And of course, if you have a personal brand and a hybrid personal brand at that, which I've explained in other videos, right? So you can absolutely make money with a tiny channel, starting it, fresh right off the bat, within a few months. Without a doubt, you can make money. And the thing is cold calling, cold emailing, cold outreach, all these different things that people are teaching, which I think Charlie Morgan is actually pretty well known for that. I think he kind of got well known for teaching that stuff because he did the Loom method and he got really good at it. And then he taught a bunch of people that. And that's kind of what he's known for. The reality is that's not what he's making money with. He doesn't have time to record Loom videos all day long and send them to people. That's not scalable. It's something that you can do if it's just you and you don't have any time to do anything else, you're just like, there's nothing else you're doing. You can just do that all day long and get a few clients with it. But even those methods, guys, in many cases, I've seen people who do this cold outreach stuff and it takes them like 9 months to get a client, 6 months to get a client. So you might as well just start creating content, and I guarantee you're going to get a client within 6 to 9 months, without a doubt. Like you're probably going to get a client within the first month, if you do it correctly. So you might as well just start creating content, because not only is it going to get your clients right away, but it's also going to get you clients down the line, like 10, 100, 1,000 times better than doing any type of cold outreach. Okay. So all the big names in any industry that you look out there, Tony Robbins in the motivational industry, Dave Ramsey in the finance industry, like all of these guys, all of these big names that you know about, the reason why they're making so much money, the reason why Dave Ramsey makes somewhere between $100 and $300 million a year is because they have massive personal brands and they put out a ton of content. That is the real reason why they're making so much money. And it's the same thing with Charlie Morgan on a smaller scale. 10, 20 years from now, he might be on that Tony Robbins, Dave Ramsey level if he keeps doing this. But you can see he's only been doing it for a couple of years and he's already absolutely crushing it, doing like 10 million per year, right? So this is the real deal, guys. Everyone knows, I think, at this point that content creation is the way to go. I mean, if your eyes have been open and you haven't been living under the rock, a rock for the last few years, like content creation is obviously the best thing to do right now. 5 years ago, maybe 7 to 10 years ago, it was probably paid ads. Paid ads was probably the way to go. Now paid ads are super expensive and content creation is the way to go when it comes to getting clients. And it's really a no-brainer. Whether you're doing paid ads or cold outreach or any of those other things, content creation actually makes them better because people then look you up online, they find your personal brand, they find your YouTube channel, and then they're much more likely to buy from you, right? They're much more likely to work with you. And so, yeah, this is, I think this is just kind of a common sense type of thing, but I just wanted to say that, guys. I just wanted to show you guys, like, guys like Alex Hormozy, it's the same thing with him. He gave up paid ads. And Charlie Morgan even says, get on YouTube now. Like I'm not making fun of Charlie Morgan because he's being honest about it, right? He's saying, like, he's telling people, like, even on his Instagram, like, guys, you need to get on YouTube. Like right now, this freaking changed my life, right? So, it's one of those things where you see a lot of YouTubers who talk about like their 12 sources of income and, how I built 7 streams of income by age 24 and how I built my 15 sources of income and all this type of thing. And then when you watch the video, guys, if you're paying attention, all of the streams of income come from their content, either directly or indirectly. And I'm just one of these people who, like, I just want to be honest about this because it's the same for me, right? It's the same for me. On my main channel, guys, And really everything that I do, almost all of my streams of income come from YouTube or from content creation, YouTube or content that I redistribute onto other platforms, either directly or indirectly. And it's the same thing for all these guys. Now, some of them are honest about it and some of them aren't. So yeah, guys, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with someone who has basically figured YouTube out, they're just absolutely crushing it on YouTube, you can definitely book a strategy call with me. I'll put it down, link down in the description and the pinned comment below. Also have some nice freebies down there for you, just some really good value that you guys are going to really love, and it's going to help you to grow on YouTube. It's going to help you get more clients, make more money, and you're going to absolutely love it.